Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. So today, we're back on Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, and what we'll be doing is, as I said in the last video, we'll be going against the USS Iowa. Now, there isn't like a Naval Academy custom battle already input, so we're going to have to make the USS Iowa first. So we'll be on the good old-fashioned English side. Now, we've sunk the Bismarck, we've sunk the Yamato, and it was both easy both times. So I think we're actually going to give ourselves a handicap this one. So where they're going to have, let's just go back up here, they're going to have 1940s technology. I reckon we're going to have to do it 10 years senior, which is ridiculous. And again, I'm going to go over I'll go over battleship layout this time. Yeah, so they're going to have 10 years extra technology. We're going to start quite far away, so this is all benefiting them, because obviously they'll have better radar, they'll be able to see me and things like that. I think USS Iowa was the one used in the film Battleship. At least it was the same class. I think it was either USS Mississippi or USS Iowa. But either way, we're going to have a go. I'm going to have to take this off you because you're being loud. And I'll give it back to you in a sec. Right. So. Oh yeah, the HMS Hood Reborn from the last video is up there, so we'll delete that. First, we make the USS Iowa. Hello, Nath. You're always in every video, aren't you? Oh, look, it's still here from yesterday. Let's clear it. I think 50,000 tons is roughly. Should we ask Alexa? Alexa, how much does the USS Iowa weigh?
I don't know that one.
Cheers. Right, doesn't that? I'm gonna guess it's around 55,000 tons. Let's try again, actually. Alexa, what is the displacement of USS Iowa?
From log.org.uk. Eurodynamic stress incontinence, USI, is defined as...
Alexa, stop. If you didn't hear that, she just started talking about some weird aerodynamic stuff. I'm going to guess it's 55,000 tons, and she could probably go around 33 knots. 33, 35. It's sort of quite... Don't need that. Maximum bulkheads. She was a brand new ship of the war. It's going to be something like that. I'm putting the biggest stuff that I can on, and then she had 15-inch guns. And I'm just going to put the biggest guns that I can in these slots. So she could potentially even have bigger guns than on this build than she does in real life, which will only make it harder for me, so I'm not too fussed. If it's harder, I'm not too fussed. If it's a little bit, if I make it accidentally too easy and then I end up smashing it, then it'll it won't give it the accurate representation. So if it's more difficult, the better. So but either way, I'm just going to fill every single slot I can with these guns. Oh, let's put a funnel in first. Cool. 2-inch guns. Now, bosh, 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 bosh. There are loads of guns. I would hope that I've done it some justice. Oh, guns back here as well. Guns up here. That's cool. I like that it has guns up here. That's cool. That's a really cool layout. And then now, we're going to give it the best technology it can have. So we're going to give it modern armor, modern ×2, because again, it was one of the most modern battleships. The only thing more modern than it was HMS Vanguard, which was the creme de la creme of battleships. HMS Vanguard was. It was good. Gas turbines. Don't even know if it had gas turbines, but we're literally just giving it everything the best it can. This is even though Yamato on paper has better armor and better guns and everything like that. I'm literally just gonna give this everything that it possibly can have. So in theory, this match should be harder. I'm guessing they would have the all or nothing scheme because a lot of the allied ships did have that. Yoink, you're being loud again, Nath. You'll come over and harass me in a sec there. Yeah, so we'll give it. I don't think we can. We'll try and give it electrical turrets and auto loaders, but I don't think it will actually, because of weights and things like that. I know the USS Iowa actually had really little armor. So when you think of Yamato, it had 18 inches of armor. This one, when I googled it, only had like 12.1 inches of belt armor, which is like nothing. Probably because of the material they used was just better, that they didn't need to they didn't need to armor up that much, but again, still, I don't really want to give it 12.1, but so we'll give it 14 instead. Again, I just want to make this a more difficult representation. 9 inches of belt armor. It won't have 9 inches of belt armor. 5, 5. And then conning tower will be something like 18. Superstructure 3.5. Nice, make it very difficult. And citadel armor. This is why I can imagine it actually has ridiculous armor schemes, because the fact that it only has 12.1 inches of armor. I would expect it to have a really strong citadel. So we're just going to beef this up as much as we can. And turret armor. 18, 10. Oh, that's 1. That'll blow up quite easy. Barbette. 18 again. Cool. And then now we've got this little bit of extra weight that we can play around with and make it even more impossible to kill. So I've given it everything the best here. This is going to be such a mission to try and sink. The only thing which is going in my favour is the fact that it doesn't have that strong of an armour scheme. I'll even give it auto-loading guns, electro-hydraulics so I can turn quicker, heavy shells. Can imagine it having the triple base. I'll give it. It's already got the best all the technology-wise, so I think that's probably. Maybe we could make it go a little bit faster, 35 knots. Yeah. And the Iowa. Now this is probably going to be harder than fighting the actual Iowa would be, but I don't know the stat. I don't know the stats of American ships very well. I don't even know if I'm spelling it right. Iowa. There we are. Yeah, the fact that the thing that's going in my favour is the fact that it's only got 15-inch guns and the fact that it's only got 14 inches of belt armour. But I am 10 years its senior, so it's going to be interesting. I'm going to make it the biggest ship I can because I just want, and it's going to be very slow. The ship, 24 knots. It can go almost 10 knots faster than me. I'm going to make just a monster of a ship, as much as I can. I want a gunboat. That's how I beat the last ship. That's what we're going for again this time. I'm not too fussed about going fast. I'm not too fussed about engine efficiency. I just want a ship that's going to be able to outslug the Iowa. Simple as. So that's what we're going with. I might even go with the Nelson layout, which was all the guns on the front. So I might even go with that. We'll see how the weight lines up when I make it. But we're going to give it 18-inch guns, 3 inches. That's what we're going for. Just there, there, and there. And I'll delete this one. No, I want a bigger barbette. Huge barbette. There we go. That's what I want. This ship is going to be an absolute monster. That's what I want. Can I 18-inch, 3-inch? Can I get one on the back as well? Can I sneak that? Okay, cool. I want this ship to just be okay. I need to get armor in there, so we'll get back to that. Secondary guns, 6 inches. There. These are just going to be ideally to set fires, just to irritate. Let me turn this down so you guys aren't hearing background noise. It's mainly just going to be to irritate the fucking enemy ship. Set fires, distract their like damage control teams. Because in real life, obviously, if you can just make it that little bit more difficult for the repair teams, then you had more going in your favour. So we're just going to do that. Put little guns everywhere, just to set fires. Oh, what guns? Probably you. No, it's you. Cool. I'm going to put you back. Hey, this funnel really doesn't like having guns near it. Yeah, I literally just want to punch holes in that armour. And that's what this is going to be there for. And then we are going to have the occasional torpedo tube, but that's if we can get it back. Can we get like 18 inches of armour? We can. 7, 9 inches of belt armour. this ship's going to be a menace, and that's what I want. 6, 6, 18 inches of 3 inches of superstructure. Alright, this is looking good. Citadel armor. We want just 4, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2. Wow, if this ship gets penetrated, I'm going to be so 20 inches. We can lower that. 21 inches, sorry. This ship is a monster, and yet I'm surprised it's still allowed me to fit all this weight on it. Probably because I've got it going at such a low speed. When it's got these guns on it, 18-inch guns, ridiculous. All right, let's now go to the components. Right, I want. Don't care how fast they turn. I want them to be loading quick though. TNT, bang. I want heavy shells. Triple base. Oh, I can't get it. Well, we've got cheap powder free. Oh, this is where it's gonna long range gun. I want that, but it's, might put it over the weight. Don't care about acoustics. I do want radar though. I really do want radar. I want that one. We'll see what I can do. Don't really. Okay, this is what I need. Barbette 5, and don't really need anti-torpedo. There we go. This ship is going to be an absolute monster. Oh, I'll get all them fucking. Oh, what did I just delete? Oops. Fair enough. I'll just slide that back on. I reckon this could do it. I can't sneak any more knots on what we're going to call it. Characteristics. Ooh, so it's against the Americans. HMS 1812, or was it 1814 when the White House was burnt down? I'm not sure. HMS. Ooh. Thank. Anti-revolution. Revenge is its name at the moment. I do like that. HMS Empire. There we go. 24 knots. It's very slow. Can I get 25 at least? 25? We sneak up a knot? We can. 25.5. 26. No. 25.5. I reckon this ship can do it. It's got bigger guns, it's got much better armor, it's just so much slower. So we will have to see. Launch. Let's go. So we've already spotted it and it's already spotted me. Wow, it's not that far away actually. Its guns are already turning and my guns are already turning. This is the angle I want. This sort of half angle, because as all my guns are on the front, I don't need to turn my ship completely sideways to get all the guns on the back and the front to be able to shoot. I actually need to do this so then at least the barrels are clear of each other. But at the moment my ship isn't even aiming. Why not? Apparently it's not in range. That's bizarre. 25 kilometers out. Their guns are aiming, mine aren't. Are their guns going to shoot though? Let's turn up the speed just a little bit. If their guns can start shooting before my guns, when I've purposely made them 18 inches to be able to blast them from forever away, I'll be annoyed as anything. Alright, so the guns are now in range. Yeah, look. Wow. I think they're glitched out because they're not meant to be aiming that high of an angle. Alright, either way. So they've shot. Why aren't I shooting? Aggressive. Start shooting. My guns are in range. I don't know why I'm not shooting. Turn off shooting. Turn on shooting. I mean, I have no idea why my guns aren't shooting. And theirs are. Oh, there we go. Where did them shells land? They land anywhere near? Oh, you see them three lined up there. So only one of my turrets fired out of it got quite close. Oh yeah, look, now they're aimed at a normal angle. Oh, they hit me. It's just that one turret firing. Maybe if I reset the angle, it'll hopefully fix it. So oh, there we go. They're all firing now. Right, let's unreset the angle then. They hit me again. They destroyed a secondary gun, so they destroyed that gun there. My shells have gone out though. They look like they might hit actually. Wow, there we go. Hit him twice. First proper salvo. And they hit him twice, set a fire. This ship is just going to be such a mess. 18-inch guns. It looks absolutely massive. Turn off that HUD. So the reason why the barrels go down is because they can actually reload quicker when the barrels are in a ready set position. We're ready. Here we go. I really need to avoid giving up my back because I didn't put a single gun on the back. Oh, all way over. And this ship does look good. It's got really high walls, which would make it bad at close range because of the fact that then it'll be quite easy to penetrate. I'm not too fussed. I just wanted it a nice platform. Just put these massive guns on, shove massive armor on it. They've already put out their fires. I can barely see their ship in there. So their salvo completely missed. How's ours doing? We hit them again. They're doing a fair amount of damage to us. I'm going to try and steer away. Oh. They're doing well, the score says up here that it's even. They've hit us 9 times. We've hit them 3. Both done 600 damage. The reason for that is because obviously when my shells hit, it's like being hit by a bus, but when theirs hit, it's not so much, especially with how big my armor is. I've just done 1,000 damage with one shell. I'm going to slow down, which will make it easier for me to hit, but will also increase the accuracy of my guns. I just need to make sure that they don't get behind me. Now there was actually ships with this layout. What I based this off, HMS Nelson, which was the ship that sunk Bismarck. So she had 16-inch guns in this configuration. Or HMS Rodney, sorry. I can't remember if it was HMS Rodney or HMS Nelson who sunk Bismarck, but they're both essentially they're sister ships. So, and they were literally designed to be slow-moving, heavily armoured gunboats that would just hammer anything in range. Oh, they have damaged my turret, which I hope. Obviously, I hope that the guns just. That's the one thing I need working on this ship. I mean, I've got a 50% chance of penetrating. They've got an 18% chance of penetrating on me. It says down here, like you can see there, 52% chance penetration, and there for them it's 19, 20. So it's going up for them. want to be using armor piercing at this range. Oh, big salvo. I missed. Cool. This is looking good. This is looking really good. Got 82% structural integrity. They got 84, but again, well, I got 81 now. But one of my shells can do so much more damage than one of theirs, so I'm not too fast. We can lose that ground, and we'll make it up with one hit. Especially now that I've switched to armor piercing, because we shouldn't have been using that in the first place. Their secondary batteries are doing a lot more damage than mine are. Oh, that's another 18-inch salvo. Getting a little bit laggy now that we're both at close range, so I'll zoom out a little bit. Wow, but you can see how close we are. I should have put torpedo tubes on this ship. Can I zoom in close? Oh, yeah, it's lagging quite immediately as I zoom in. Why? Yeah, my laptop is plugged in, so I shouldn't be doing this. Oh, they shot. Didn't really land any big hits. So I'm now at 75% structural integrity. They're at 63, so that gap's already been made up by them massive shells that this is launching. The only thing I'm concerned about is like a flash fire. When the magazine or the ammo explodes. We don't want like an ammo detonation or anything like that, because that can really turn the battle. But with how thick I've made the armor around everything, around the barbettes, around, I can't imagine it doing this. What they should have done, they've really cocked up here. Even though they've got smaller guns and smaller armor, they've got so much more speed. They shouldn't have tried to get into like this brawl with me when I've got so much more thicker armor. They should have been putting like a high explosive shells on, and they should have tried to weave in and out at a far range and try and avoid my shells, even though my shells will have longer range. They just, with this configuration, it's 10 years a senior as well. I'm really impressed, because the only limitations it had, oh, I'm flooding now. The only limitations it really had was the armor and the guns. Everything. Oh, look, it's sinking. Wow, I look away for 10 seconds, it's sinking. Can I quickly? Oh, I can't. There we go. Just want to watch it sink. I look away for 10 seconds and it's sinking. You alright, boy? Did you hear that? Sleepy boy, bless him. I mean, we hammered the Iowa. Wow. And I really like this game because you can see the oil in the sea. All this is meant to be oil. All the little debris bits splashing next to it as things slowly explode and pop off. And then this monster of a ship. Look at all the holes in it. Right at the back there. Some along here. They've obviously damaged the gun. Not enough though. They've destroyed this one here. Damaged that one. Yeah, wow. And there she goes. As easy as that. And as soon as I push the return HUD button, it will tell me the score of the game. So here we are. Ship stats, they dealt. So I see, look, even the damage dealt wasn't that significant. It said extensive fires when it sunk. So, which is weird because I was using anti armor piercing rounds. So you would expect it not to be setting too many fires. So I can only imagine that when I looked away, it just blew up an ammunition compartment as I was speaking about doing that. My ship was heavier. I feel, I don't like winning so easily because it makes me feel like I've done something wrong. Yeah, especially with 10 years of technology they've got on their side. But there we go. As easy as that. What can I do? Because even though my ship was heavier, heaviness is just in size. Obviously, if you're a larger ship but have weaker armor, then what's the point? So, but yeah, as easy as that. The game is over. So thank you all for watching. I'm trying to think what else there is we could go through. Going through the nations. So we've obviously done America because we've sunk the Iowa now. We haven't done Russia. The Italian Empire. I don't know. There isn't really any sort of standout ships other than the Julio Cesar that you'd think about going after. The French, we could go the Richelieu. Obviously, we've sunk the Bismarck. We've sunk the Yamato. Yeah, bizarre. Oh, we'll think of something when we return to this game. Yeah, but as you can, if you can't tell by my videos, I'm doing sets of 3, so the next video will probably be a different game. I've recently downloaded Polybridge, so I really want to give that a go. So I'll probably be Polybridge. If not, then it'll probably be a return to City Skylines, because I really did enjoy starting off that city, and it is going off well so far. So, thank you all for watching. This video has been short and sweet. Well, I say short and sweet, it's 27 minutes in, so maybe not. You guys have a lovely afternoon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.